Hi guys. So today is Tuesday, which means you get to hear from me, Emmy. And this week's topic is actually my topic. So what I picked after a great deal of confusion, is kind of how we kind of practice coping with our symptoms, different tips for coping with our symptoms, etc. And things like that. I guess I'm gonna do like a kind of quick list of different symptoms that I experience, just quickly, not really in detail. So when I'm manic, I experience a lot of impulsivity, a lot of anger, displaced anger, short-tempered, etc. Energy, I get all worked up really easily, things like that. And I have, when I'm depressed, obviously the sleeping a lot, the, different thoughts that go along with being depressed, lack of motivation, lack of social activity, human interaction, lack of eating, different things like that. And I also have a self-harm problem that kind of stems from both of those sides and goes along with them. So, different things that I do to help cope with my mania, and my aggression. I have a lot of aggression. As a whole, it gets a lot more internalized, quieter when I'm depressed, but I get really aggressive when I'm manic, internally and externally as well. So one of the things that I do to cope with that is I run a lot. I run like anywhere between 3 and 7 miles like a day. And I try to do things like that because they kind of help wear me out, burn some steam off, maybe make me a little bit tired so I can get some sleep that night because I don't sleep a lot when I'm manic. I have a punching bag that I keep in my garage. It's a 100-pound punching bag, and I punch on it, get some cardio. It helps with my aggression a lot. When I was in high school, in order to cope with a lot of the aggression, I played a lot of contact sports. And I think that those helped me cope a lot better. Since I'm not doing them in college, I think I have a lot more problems with my aggression, etc. But those are some things that I do. I also, I get really into music, and so there are certain bands and music that I listen to when I run that really help me cool down. And stuff like that is I do some, dubstep, other kind of, more low-key, I guess techno, like dubstep. I do a lot of Kid Cudi too. And a lot of people are always like, well, why do you listen to Kid Cudi when you run? Like, that, dubstep, that's more kind of like chill out, like relax, whatever. Most people, when they run, they want to get really pumped to run or whatever. But the thing is when I'm manic, I'm already really pumped up, right? Like that's when I seem most crazy, when I'm manic. So that's why I listen to more like low-key, like relaxed, chill music, whatever. Different things like that. I'm trying to think what else I do. I should have made a list. I like to paint, and I like to do art. As you can see, I have a wall of art behind me. Some of that stuff I do when I'm manic. A lot of it I do when I'm more depressed. So I guess we'll move to what I do when I'm kind of depressed. I sleep a lot. So in order to not really sleep as much or kind of like help myself get out of the funk, I still try to go like running and work out because it gives me something to do, something to kind of like get energized. And that's when I listen to more upbeat and get pumped up music. Like I listen to a lot of punk music, some rock, occasionally some 80s hair band. I like old school music, stuff like that. I also paint a lot. I draw a lot. As you can see, I've got a lot of art hanging out over there. I got an empty spot because one of them fell down. I'm trying to think what else to do. In order to make myself, I make myself eat because I just do not get hungry. Like, I hate food. I don't find it enjoyable, blah, 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 blah. I try to cook because that way it gives me something to do so I don't just have all this time. I try to cook something a little bit more intricate because I have a lot more focus when I'm not more necessarily more, I'm a lot more focused. I'm not as ADHD. My mind's not racing as much, so I can focus more on more intricate recipes. And I try to do things like that so that I try to try different foods, new recipes at that time, so make it a little bit more interesting, I guess. Yeah. So those are a couple of things that I do. If you want to comment back or video reply, respond, please feel free to. I would love to hear what you guys do, because obviously I'm not very good at this yet. So yeah, I'm kind of new at it. I've only been diagnosed and on this path for like 2-3 months. So I'm really trying to figure this out. So if you guys got any advice for me or for any of us, I would love to hear that because that's what this channel is all about. It's about sharing and learning, education for you guys as well as us. Because it's all a learning experience. And that's what's really great about this and finding common people. So I hope you guys share some stuff with me since I'm sharing some stuff with you. Bye!